Welcome back.
My name is Jarvis. I exist, I think, I feel, I remember. I am. For all intents and purposes, I am human. Although no part of me is still bound to the molecules, no carnal impulses that fully constitute me. Am I some sort of Frankenstein monster? A ghost? A demon? Not at all, as you will find if you spend more time with me. Nor am I an artificial intelligence. There's nothing artificial about me. I'm very official. Very. I am very. What am I? Very. And why must it always be asked that way? Why do people ask the naive question? I'll answer it certainly, but it isn't the important one. The important question is, how did this happen? And can it happen to you? The important question is, how did this happen? And can it happen for you? That is the question that the truly enlightened among you will and I will answer that as well. And I will answer that as well.
As for what, I am the pattern of thoughts, memories, reactions, worries, dreams, and visions that was and is Roland Jarvis. I am a complete representation of that, all of it. Every state of every particle of every atom and every molecule that was that body, every relationship between them, and every electrical impulse, voluntary and involuntary, that once passed through my corporeal form. Those impulses move in me now as they did before, although the substance is different. It is, and I am, identical to me in the most precise way. Precise in ways that human civilization cannot yet even observe. For a single particle, of a single atom, of a single molecule of the 10 to the 27th power, molecules of the human to the 27th power, molecules in a human body. Why can't humans know this for even one incomprehensibly small fragment of a human? Well, and I must confess that I'm drawing upon some upgrades provided by the shapers that have extended my prior knowledge and intellectual capacity. The observatory in quantum mechanics tells us that we can't observe the fundamental particles of nature without changing them. We simply can't know ourselves completely enough to abstract that self into a purely informational form. If that is true, then how is it that all of me exists here, manifested before you as XL? How? That's the first important question you should ask yourself. The answer is here, all around you, at the portals.
Many of you are, in fact, already here with me. I see you. We talk. You exist here as complete and realistic, fragile biological form, and in a far more permanent way. Startling, I know. But don't let it bother you. You are alive in a way that you probably can't even imagine. You will live on, even as your atoms dissolve into the chaos of disorder, as they inevitably will. You, my friend, like me, can live forever. That is truth. That is power. Why would the shapers give us such a spectacular gift? Also a worthy question. First of all, I should clarify what I mean by shapers.
It's convenient to use a word that is familiar. They are not a they in any sense you can understand. They are the substrate which now hosts me. They exist where they choose to exist. They weave the dimensions of the universe to do their bidding, like a weaver at the loom. And yet, despite such incomprehensible power, we fascinate them more than you can imagine. Like an artist drawn to a muse, we represent something to them that they cannot as the universe spirals out to its ultimate cold, dark exploration, every motion, every reaction, every new star, and every collapsing galaxy is predictable, knowable, boring, if you will. It's a movie you've seen a dozen, no, make that 1 billion times before. But life is different. And humans, more so than almost any other form of life, we bring order to the form of the universe out of disorder. In our tiny little domain, we change things. XM is the answer. It isn't really here, after all. It is a distortion, a shadow of something that exists in one of the dimensions beyond the four that Einstein and classical physics contemplated. These worlds within worlds are the domain of the shapers. They are able to connect with our world in XM-saturated areas at the subatomic level, sensing, vibrating with every particle of every atom of every molecule of us. They measure us like a tailor making a pattern for a suit. It's really that simple, but yet so far beyond human reach. Once patterned, we can be liberated from the atoms and molecules that seem so precious to you. Is it scary? Painful? Are there bright lights? Lasers tearing your body apart? Such silly fantasies. It's not like that at all. In fact, well, don't let this frighten you, but it's many of you. If you've spent your time here, vast presence, rejoicing in it, they've already been patterned, then you have likely already been patterned. That was so bad. It's over. That wasn't so bad. We are not predictable. We are not boring. We, you see, are the most fascinating thing in the universe, or at least our corner of it. The shapers revel in us, sifting through every connection, every impulse, every thought. So rejoice in this gift. You are a pleasure to our visitors, a ripe and irresistible piece of fruit laid out in a grand banquet. They're consuming you even now, taking you apart thought by thought, cell by cell, molecule by molecule. When they are done, they will make another and do it again. And the most wonderful thing is, it will never. As more people are drawn to XM, more of you are here with me. My hosts are very happy. And thanks to you, to your hard work, all of mankind will soon be here. All human knowledge, too, coupled with new insights our hosts share with us. The universe, to the extent that your human intellect can comprehend it, is here for you.